How do I create a new partition on my hard drive? Someone asked this with respect to getting ready to install Windows 10, but actually it's a useful thing to have happen from time to time. What we'll do is we'll run the program diskmgmt.msc, which brings up the Windows Disk Manager. Now to realize that you must have enough free space on one of these drives in order to actually make another drive. My C drive here is 100 gigabytes, and I've only got about 34 gigabytes on it. The other thing you may have to do in order for this to work is defrag your hard drive, because all of the data on that drive needs to be moved together, which is what defrag usually does. You may need to defrag it more than once in order to make this work. The thing to do then, of course, is to right-click on the drive you want to create or make smaller to make room for another partition. What we're going to do here is we're going to shrink my C volume. It's looking to see now just how the files are laid out and how much it can shrink the file. So we can actually shrink it quite a bit. What I'm going to do is only shrink it roughly in half so that we have a 50 gigabyte drive and what will end up being a 52 gigabyte drive. So we'll do a shrink, which should be very quick. And now we can see we have an unallocated area. We can now use this to create our second partition. We'll right-click on it, give it a new simple volume, hit Next. We'll use all of the available space. We'll go ahead and give it a drive letter of F. And I'm going to go ahead and just leave the defaults here. If you want to give it a different label, you would simply type something in here instead of new volume. Perform a quick format and hit Finish. This too should be pretty quick. And once it's done, we now have a second partition on this hard drive. And if we open up Windows Explorer, we'll see that we have our C drive, which is now 51 gigabytes instead of the 100 that we started with, and our new volume, the F drive, which has 48 gigabytes free. So that's creating a new partition using Windows Disk Manager.